Hey guys, Boba here. Welcome back to my channel. But before we hop into this video, make sure to like button and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Alrighty guys, so today we're going over basically everything coming in the new Greenville update that you can find right now. But yeah, let's hop right into it. Make sure to refer down to the timestamps below if you want to skip to a specific section, and let's get right into it. Guys, so the first thing that I'm actually going to be going over here is the possibility of Greenville adding a brand new car brand to its game. Now this car brand is called Konian, and it includes many models, and let's dive into it and go over some of these models and actually eventually go onto the Wikipedia page and go over everything. Alrighty guys, so some of these car models do include cars such as the Konian Clone. Now here it is, and this car really actually reminds me of something kind of like a mix of like a Lotus Elise, Tesla Roadster, Mazda Miata, and like an Alpine A110. It's like a mix of a bunch of different coupes, and I think it's absolutely sick, and I'm very excited to have it in the game. Next up, we have the Konian Exclusive, and now this thing looks like a car kind of from GTA actually, and this car to me, it looks kind of like a mix of a bunch of American sedans, so definitely like a Dodge Charger, Ford Taurus, and Chevy SS, especially the Dodge Charger when you look at the rear end. I think the rear end looks totally like a newer Dodge Charger. And I think it looks sick, honestly. Then next up, we have the Konian Excellent, which to me, this thing looks more like kind of like a modernized Honda Prelude in a way. And I kind of see elements of like a Maserati Gran Turismo and maybe like a Mitsubishi Eclipse, not Cross, coupe, like the older Mitsubishi Eclipse, which and I think it looks absolutely sick. And then we got the Konian Lift T, I think that's how you say it. And this thing looks straight, it just looks straight up like a Lotus. I see a lot of like stuff like the Lotus Emira and Lotus Evija. I think it's pronounced Evija or Eveja. Anyways, like the two new Lotus cars, it looks a lot like those. Then the last car I'm going to be explicitly going over like in this part of the video is the Konian N2. And this thing's like a little hatchback, and to me this thing looks a lot like a Volvo C30 and kind of like a late 2000, like mid to late 2000s Honda Civic hatch. And of course the Chevy Sonic is as well, just like throw that into the mix. But yeah, let's hop onto the Wikipedia page and actually go over like the brand itself. Also, before we dive further into this car brand, I do want to give credit where credit is due. This user right here on like the screen is the person, like I saw their video and I was like, that is so cool, and that led me to including it into this video. So yeah, I'll have their video linked down below in the description. Okay, anyways, so here we are on the Roblox vehicles wiki, and here's Konian Motors. So they're a Konian Motor Company, which started in 2019. Anyways, that's really irrelevant. Here are like all their car models, which is really sick. I will also leave this link down below in the description if you guys want to go through it. But they have like a ton load of cars coming, and it's absolutely sick. And I will include a screenshot here, because if you go to the Roblox page, actually let's just go to the Roblox page. I'll be right back with you guys. Okay guys, so here is the Konian Motor Company Roblox group, and as you can see here through their shout out, this person, the owner of the group, I believe this is the owner, yeah, the owner of the group said, "We've done it, we're being added to Greenville with the Excellent," which is this model on the screen. So this is like the model I kind of said looked like the Maserati and kind of like the Eclipse coupe. Anyways, so that car is being added to Greenville soon, which is absolutely amazing. And yeah, anyways, so that's the first part of this video. Now let's hop on to a bunch of leak cars and let's kind of go over those. Okay, so one thing I really want to go over right off the bat is the BMW i7, which is being made by Ivy. So here are some pictures of it on the screen, and I'm going to play this video actually that was posted onto Ivy's Instagram, and we're going to quickly watch that. And as you can see, it's an absolutely sick video, and I totally mess with it. And yeah, pretty cool car. Very excited to have it in the update coming soon. Otherwise, here's like a little leak of a Heen variant. I'm not sure what model car that is, but we are getting a Heen like Texas Motorsport variant of some car. I believe it might be an SUV, but watch me be like totally off and wrong. Otherwise, we have a car by Charlie, which looks to be a fictionalized version of the 2015 Toyota Camry, which is gonna be absolutely sick. As you can see here, some pictures. Thing looks absolutely, not absolutely. And also a huge shout out to Greenville Community News for supplying me with a lot of these pictures, by the way. And up next we have some cars by Ivy, and it looks to be like some type of like 90s American coupe, and this thing looks very slick. Has like really small headlights, I've noticed, and yeah, it looks straight out of the 90s, even maybe late 80s, and I think it's a really cool car, and I'm very excited to have this thing in the game. Otherwise, I do have some pictures and like leaks and videos of the new Chevy Tahoe remodel, like the fictionalized version that's coming to the game, so I'm very excited to see this added. And yeah, here's the video I was talking about. And as you can see, it's pretty cool. It's just like the turn signals and stuff like that, and I think it looks pretty sick. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And otherwise, I do have some pictures of the Cadillac DeVille, like the fictionalized version of it. Here are some like leaked pictures of it that are not in the official future updates portion. And yeah, I think it looks pretty sick. A lot of details got into this, and I can say for sure I am gonna get one of these. And lastly, another car by Charlie. I believe this is like some form of Volkswagen Jetta or like CC, maybe even a mix between. I think it looks a lot more like a Jetta or even, oh, a Passat maybe. I don't know. It looks like a mix. I don't really know Volkswagen sedans too well though. But yeah, here are some pictures of it, and I think it looks absolutely sick. And let's hop on to the last leak I'm gonna go over. All right, guys, so this thing's been all over Greenville, and I do want to quickly say this. This is the Lamborghini Gallardo, and this is a fictionalized version. But despite what people are saying, this car is not coming in the brand new update. It will be pushed back to the update after the next one, and this is because the car needs to be remodeled. But yeah, this car is not coming in the next update. Please do not believe if people say so. I got confirmation that it is not coming in the next update. But otherwise, it looks totally sick, and I'm very excited to see where this goes, especially if they need to remodel it. Obviously, it's only going to get better. And yeah, and obviously, like, people might say, well, why don't they just remodel it for this update? Stuff like modeling cars takes a very, very long time. I tried it out a couple of years ago, and I was like, yeah, not for me. It requires so much patience. So yeah, anyways, let's hop on to another section of the video. Alrighty guys, so for the last section of this video, I do want to quickly just briefly go over some future updates coming to the game, because not everyone has access to the Discords. But I will just say this, with content moving forwards, I am going to be doing a little bit less future updates compared to before, and I'm going to try to go for more of these type of videos before updates, instead of just doing like a bunch of smaller videos on stuff, unless if it's something big. But I'd rather just combine all the smaller stuff into one big video, so it's a lot more easy to access. But yeah, let's go over some of the cars from future updates coming in the next update. Alrighty, so the first car I'm going to go over is the 2005 Leland DeRoute, and this is the Cadillac DeVille. And this car was done by Bluezilla and Uzi, and here's a picture of it on the screen. Again, we went over this briefly in like the leaked portion of this video, but here's like the official release of it, which shows a limo in the background and a bunch of sedan variants, and I'm very excited to see this thing added to the game. Moving forwards, we have the 2020 Durant Camion and Camion EXT, which is a fictionalized version of the Chevrolet Tahoe, and this one has so many trims I can't even begin to name it. Like, look at all those trims there, but there's a lot of trims. And yeah, I'm very, very excited to see this car in the game. This is done by Duggan and also assisted by Bluezilla. Then lastly, for this portion of the video, I have the 2006 Shizuoka Chief, which is basically the fictionalized version of like an older Honda Pilot from what I can tell. And this thing only comes with 4 trims, but I quality over quantity, guys. And model, design, and tuner done by Bluezilla, and it was assisted by Duggan, which is really cool. And by the way, if I mispronounce any of the developers' names, please don't hesitate to correct me in the comments. But yeah, let's hop on to the outro. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like button and subscribe, and let me know what type of content you want to see down below in the comments. And again, thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure to like button and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.